That's how you start a show.
Son of a bitch.
All right, demonetization.
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Are we going to have any problems this week?
I'm not
looking
done.
at you.
I'm still mixing.
Looking at you. Are we going to have any problems this week? Okay, then. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in that technicolor in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Weekend Hurt.
And it's your boy, Mr. Petty.
And I'm still making my drink, bitch.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us here once again on Blerds and Whiskey Live. We got a great show as always lined up for you. Hope everybody had an amazing week. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Homies, what do you sorry, I was watching the stupid takeoff thing and now I'm thinking brothers and homies, and that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. So, what y'all drinking this week?
So in honor of The Rock's shitty performance on his rap debut, I'm having Terramana and Canada Dry Bold.
Can frozen. All right. So I'm having a little bit of a throwback. I went to the liquor store, couldn't find anything, and then I saw these two beauties looking me in the face. So I'm drinking Four Loko Peach and Four Loko Gold and a little bit of tequila just to make things a little bit more interesting. And tequila.
Yeah, this is gonna be a shit show today. I can't wait.
No, it's not.
So already off to a great start.
What are you drinking, Cam?
Tears of sorrow for being cut off line. No, I just did something simple: vodka and cranberry juice. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it. At least not yet.
Okay. I am going back to Don Roberto, 1924 tequila. So I'm changing up a little bit this week. So drinking it straight. I didn't have any chasers that I could get to before we started. I was running late anyway.
Even orange juice?
But yeah, I didn't have. Actually, we do. Trey. It's fun having kids. Yeah. Go ahead, do the church.
There goes that toxic parenting.
Yeah. It really is.
What's the point of having kids if you can't use them as indentured servants? God damn it.
So, starting off this week on church announcements, as always, Herbs, Blurbs, Sports and Whiskey, like, share, subscribe. Also, support the homie Overtime Sims. He has his own network on Roku. You can watch his content and you can watch prior episodes of Blerds and Whiskey. Check it out. Game of Thrones has the prequel, House of Dragon, that's going to be on HBO Max.
I can't wait. Ain't that right, Trey?
I just feel like after that shit show that they gave us of an ending, that's the HBO way of life. You give us a great show, and you fuck us over at the end of the show.
So you think this is a prequel? Is just like they can't mess up the beginning?
No, they can. They'll start it off great, and they'll fuck it up eventually.
Have there been any other shows that have prequels?
No.
We got the Many Saints of Newark coming out for the Sopranos. Yes,
that's a movie.
That's a movie.
That was a movie.
I'm trying to think. Do we have any series that have been?
No, they haven't. They don't have.
So this will be a first.
Yeah, this will be a very first prequel. But again,
I have not read the source material for George R.R. Martin's prequel books, but I gotta watch the nerd cha-cha on a beard. Sorry. I haven't read those books yet, but I trust his stuff. So if they have that, and that stuff is completed, so this would be pretty good. And so far the trailer looks good. I did see I'm hoping it's not a black Targaryen. Many of you don't know, the Targaryens famously have white hair, but there is a black gentleman with white dreads there, and I'm hoping they're not going to try to sell him as a Targaryen, because then I'm going to really get pissed. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to watch it.
Why are you going to get pissed? Because of diversity.
Yeah, like people have black target. Like they're all fictional characters, so
right.
So they don't adhere to it's like people being mad about like the aesthetic look of the Tim Burton characters. Oh, it's all fictional. Like black people don't die. Like, get out of here, man.
Why be mad at them?
I'm just saying, Joe.
They're black vampires. They're black zombies. They're black werewolves.
But don't say he's a Targaryen.
They're black elves.
Because if you, I'm not saying that. No, what I'm saying. So if you know the lore of the Targaryen dynasty, they are famously incestuous. And one thing that black people do when they come into your gene pool is what? They make it black. So,
however, if they keep it within the,
he was one singular black guy with white hair. One singular black guy.
So clearly somebody was stepping out of the gene pool.
You know what? Next.
She over there saw that Zulu.
Hey, man. So New York Comic-Con was this weekend. I did see that what's his name? Xavier Woods came out dressed as Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. So that was entertaining.
That man is a jewel.
He really is.
He needs to be the Hanquan Targaryen. Shut up, Chuck Clark. Oh my God. Dan Clark.
Oh God, almost spit it out.
Yeah, he needs to have the title. He needs to have the title. Point blank and simple. It's too long for that man not to have a title besides the tag team title. But go ahead. Sorry.
He's gonna be your new king of the ring.
Yeah.
And is anybody else a little bit disappointed that that's the biggest news to come out of New York Comic-Con this weekend? Because there hasn't been anything. Like normally you would get some type of update on something, and we really haven't gotten anything. So that's kind of disappointing that the biggest thing has been Xavier Woods dressing up like that Principal Wart from Matilda.
I did see a cosplay of someone who was dressed up as Omni-Man and someone was dressed up as the beat-up version of Invincible. I still think you should rethink that name. I mean, it's too late now, but it just makes sense.
Think about it.
He should be the get my ass beat kid.
Almost named the kick ass, but yeah. I mean,
look who's coming to our rescue, the human punching bag.
No, just call him ass kick. That's it. There you go.
No. So as far as New York Comic Con, I mean, we really haven't had much. Everything's pretty much been revealed in the Marvel media. We've got your next topic, I believe, coming up. So they haven't had anything to say. Nothing's been dropped. But go ahead.
DC Fandom will be taking place October 16th.
Next week.
So hopefully we'll have some new news. I still kind of want to see what they're going to do with this Suicide Squad game because they teased us last year about it. I'm interested.
Do you know who's making it?
No, I don't. I seen.
So it's just all we know is just the game.
That's all I know.
Then I have no thoughts.
But they released that trailer for it. It was like a 5 or 6 minute trailer last year. I know I believe the Justice League or Superman is the villain. Everybody got all excited because you get because Samoa Joe is voicing King Shark. So I mean, we'll see. I'm surprised because fandom is coming up next week. I'm just surprised that everybody has just lost so much interest in that new Batman movie that was coming out. Because you remember last year when the trailer came out, the world was ablaze with Batman brutalizing another less fortunate person. And like the steam for it has just kind of gone away. So I wonder if they're going to give us another trailer of Batman. You know, I don't know. Maybe this time because he was beating up a gang leader who was a teenager. Maybe this time we can see him committing some real hate crimes. Maybe he can beat up a black guy who's out trying to steal stuff to feed his family because he lost his job because Gotham's a horrible place. Or
it's a terrible place to live.
Yeah,
I don't understand why anyone would ever move there. Like it's especially like you're gonna lose your job because some villain's gonna blow something up, and then you have to switch to villainy because you can't get a job, and then some millionaire with complete parental issues who really, really, really needs a therapist is going to swap down and crack your femur in 4 different places because you're trying to feed your family and you can't do it because you live in this corrupt ass city.
I'll say I just filled out the Craigslist ad for a guy who says moving parts from warehouse to truck. That's all I got hired to do. They told me to wear this question mark jumpsuit. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I thought it was Amazon. Turned out it was the Riddler. Whatever.
What Jamaica said. So
I mean, the green jumpsuit is kind of a dead giveaway. What's up, Trav? We got Travis in the comments. What's up with you, homie?
What's up, Trav?
What Jamaica said, so you had a bad day.
that's literally every day in fucking Gotham. It's like, let me take this train home. 12 hours later, I'm still not home because some fucking clown with some wingtips and some Gucci lipstick on has hijacked the train.
It's Fenty. Fenty lipstick.
Alicia Placido says people move to Gotham for the cheap rent. Woodrick says the Gotham prison is also a problem. I mean, so audible question: what realistic city is Gotham to you guys?
Detroit.
Yeah.
It could be Chicago. It could be Chicago.
So it wouldn't be. So then, what would be Metropolis?
No, okay. So Metropolis would be Chicago then.
Actually,
Okay.
I think Zack Snyder had it right. Gotham is New Jersey. Metropolis is New York, because essentially that's what he made him in the Batman versus Superman thing. I mean,
basically they're right next to each other.
Listen, Jersey's a terrible.
So then where's
really
the farms from Smallville? Because Kansas and New York are a pretty good distance, man. But I mean, I know for Superman, it's nothing. Like,
exactly.
Let's fly.
That's why Martha Kent never comes to go see him. So
Hold up.
he has to fly to the farm.
Trey,
That's true.
Read the YouTube comments.
Fabulosity, not Amazon, not wingtips and Gucci. Right, he supports black owned. LOL. Yeah.
Wait, Joker does?
Metropolis. I'm not sure.
Yeah. He's
sorry,
wearing
Brandon C. Murphy, how's Gotham school system though? I mean, pretty good. I mean,
no, they apparently have a private school because all the Robins have been to private school.
Right. I was about to say their school system is probably shit because we know Bruce Wayne ain't giving no money to him.
Yep.
Well, if you think about it, a lot of the school system's got to be pretty good because everybody who comes up is some type of biochemist or genius, or they're making some type of lab thing. Look at Poison Ivy, Scarecrow. Everybody's got high end intelligent jobs. So
that is true. Gotham University does breed a lot of villains.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
So somehow I think Dick Grayson graduated from Gotham U, and so did Barbara Gordon. So
Tim Drake, I think. Where did he go to MIT?
I don't know. Has Tim Drake actually graduated school yet in DC Comics? I think he. No, Tim Drake. I don't think Tim Drake.
Yeah, he's an adult now. He's
But did he go to college and graduate? Because the only Rob you see go to college was Dick Grayson.
Was Tim. I mean, no. I think Tim went. I got to go back and look. Don't get me started.
We all know Jason Todd didn't go to college.
Jason Todd went to Hard Knocks University.
He didn't pass the bar.
God damn it.
I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, or Laurie Woodrick. Sorry, I'm sorry. Would like to see how Bruce Wayne / Batman deals with the racist issues now that he has a black sidekick. Talking about the Signal. Yeah, that would be interesting.
I'll tell you exactly how he deals with them. Look, I care about you people and your lives. I've got one of you on my side. That's how he deals with them.
Lucius Fox has been my man this whole time.
No.
Lucius Fox is my Black Alfred.
I have one of you that lives in my house. What do you mean I don't care about black lives? I've got one of you right here.
His life matters to me.
All right. Now the rest of you.
Are you familiar with Future State Batman?
How do we even get on Batman? How do we even get on Batman?
Because we talk about, I don't know. Are you familiar with Future State Batman?
Yes.
No.
So Future State Batman is actually, I don't know if it's the Signal, but he is black. So it might be the Signal. I think it's Lucius Fox Jr.
It could, I
believe it's Lucius Fox Jr. But what sets him apart as Future State Batman from the other Batmans is he's fully covered. Like he has a mask, and he has a mask under his mask.
Because they see that black face, that's the first thing they're going to shoot.
You're like, you stole.
I'm not, I'm just saying.
So essentially, he's hooded Justice from the Watchmen show, where it's just like I got to wear the hood, and then I got to put white makeup on my. Jeez, man. Listen.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is whoever designed him knew what they were doing. They were like, Batman could get away with it. Bruce Wayne could get away with this, but not him. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're black.
Damn it, Trey, what?
All right, let's keep going with these announcements, please.
Chappelle show, Dave Chappelle just put up his latest stand-up called The Closer. And he pissed off a lot of LGBT communities, the community.
What else is new?
He even stated an apology. So, did you guys happen to see this special?
I haven't had a chance to catch it yet, but it's an interesting topic. I don't know. I just feel like Did he touch on some stuff he shouldn't have touched? Sure. But I feel like everyone's defense is the whataboutism. Like, he's like, oh, like he's clowning them. And it's like, all right, what about, such and such? I'm like, that has nothing to do with this. But the whataboutism is what I feel like is the big takeaway that everyone is split on.
Okay. So I know I'm probably going to piss people off with this, but I feel as though his statement, it may be inappropriate, but at the same time, something he said earlier in his special was that the example of the lady who followed him to his car. And she said she did not like his comedy. And he said, well, ma'am, where did you see me? Did you see me on Netflix? Probably not. Did you come out to a show and pay money to me to see my show? No, probably not. Or did I follow you to your car and do my set? And she was like, what? And go watch it if you want to, if you don't. But ultimately, you know what he's about by now. You know what he does by now. You're getting outraged by things he says. And I'll leave it up to people to determine whether or not it's super problematic or not. I'm not going to say one way or another. But ultimately, the point is, you go to him and you get mad when you know who he is. You know exactly what he's going to say. You know he's not going to stop. He's not going to stop talking. Netflix is not going to take it down. They take it the last 3 fucking times.
5 times.
You know what you're getting when you go there. 5 times, whatever. You know exactly what you're getting. So getting outraged and all. So I'm done.
So I'm going to give props to someone for something that he said years ago, and this is someone who I have many times on this show have railed against. I'm going to give props to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon did an interview years ago where this is when everybody was getting upset with WWE and the Attitude Era is too much and this is that and I don't want my kids seeing this and this. And Vince McMahon did an interview where he looked right at the camera and he said, if you don't like our programming, if you don't like what it is that we provide and the stories that we tell, then simply turn it off. You can turn the channel, you can choose not to watch it. I completely agree with Trey and everything that you said. We have this tendency nowadays that if somebody steps on our little toes, if somebody makes us uncomfortable, if you make us think a little bit too deeply, if you say some stuff that's factually accurate, brings into question the way that we think, and it makes us feel a certain type of way, we instantly want that person gone. Why? Why is it so hard to think a little bit about something? Why is it so hard to become analytical about the world around you? I don't get I'm not going to use the term that term that Republicans have coined about the canceling and all of that stuff. I'm not going to use that term, but we become very dangerously close to a society where if somebody says something that makes us a little bit uncomfortable, we instantly want them gone instead of actually thinking about it and going introspective first, and then trying to figure out a way that we can move past these observations and this study of our society. I don't get the shit. I love Dave Chappelle. I'm always gonna love Dave Chappelle. So you guys can go ahead and say it is whatever you want, but you're not gonna stop it. So,
and I'm just looking at it from the standpoint of he said this in the stand-up. Look, guys, I've been doing this shit for 5 specials in a row. If you don't like it, like the guys just said, don't watch it. Also, I have been backing you guys up. I just don't support how you do it. And you could have your opinion on that, but to try to cancel somebody who says, hey, I'm with you all the way, I just don't like how you're doing it. You can't sit there and just try to cancel somebody because they're stating their opinion. Meaning in like, hey, in support of you. Like, hey, there's a lot of stuff that Cam doesn't like that I do. I mean, hey, we still boys. He ain't sitting there trying to cancel me. So I mean,
that's because they outvoted me.
But I mean, it is what it is, guys. I mean, and the fact that you're following the person to their, like, at some point, like, hey, shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, just stop listening. But
facts.
Jamaica F on YouTube, I completely agree.
Because most people don't want to think this is how we get folks not listening to science and talking deworming meds as a vaccine. Yeah,
and then pooping out their intestines and thinking they got inchworms in their body.
Okay,
that's a real thing. Look it up.
I'd rather not.
Exactly. Checking out the comments on Facebook. Ray, I would like to. Oh, Ray already read that. Just call me Ray. I got you. Bruce is so bad. It took Lex Luthor to clean things up. Facts. He became president. It isn't a signal. I agree. No, it's his brother. Brandy C. Murphy. What happened if you don't like something? You just don't watch it. Facts. Chuck Clark. Not as funny as the other sets, but it's still funny. Aaron told Dave meanders during the first half of the special. Some of the jokes were poor taste, but he had some good points, and Twitter actually proved him right with their hate. The last 16 minutes were a great eulogy to Daphne, a trans woman who unfortunately took her life. Not ironically, but because of a lot of the hate that she received for supporting Dave. So, I mean, yeah, people should just really just shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, keep it moving. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Agatha Harkness has a show in the works. At this point, I just want to know, is that going to be the theme song at this point?
It should be.
It has to be.
Are y'all aware that there's also a huge discourse about this too? Like a lot of people are like kind of upset that Agatha Harkness is getting a her own spinoff. They're like, oh, it's such a money grab, or who cares about Agatha? Like a lot of people are actually like literally like visceral upset about dogpiling on Agatha Harkness. And I'm like, do y'all not know how business works? Whenever some character has any form of popularity, they're like, hey, let's give them a chance to shine. Same happens in comics all the time. Hey, this character seems to be doing well with the public. Let's give them a own TV series. Let's give them a own comic book series and see how this works out.
That's how sequels come about nowadays. It's not about the popularity or the ratings. It's about how much money it makes. They put the song out online and it surpassed a couple million downloads. Like, I don't understand. Why do you people get so upset about the dumbest shit? Like, it's the dumbest. Like, you scream and you cry.
It's not our fans. It's
you
not
scream
you
and you cry and you bitch about wanting more content. They give you more content, and then you get your pitchforks and your torches. Grow the fuck up, man. Grow up.
Honestly, let's give a shout out to diversity, because this has to be like the first time practically a middle-aged woman is being as the forefront of a TV series. So there's that too. Also, it's Catherine Hahn. So I mean, yeah.
Listen,
she's on the list.
I'll shoot my shot at Catherine Hahn. and it's for one scene more than others. That scene from Step Brothers. You all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay golden, pony boy.
And as we close out the church announcements, guys, did you happen to see the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight yesterday?
Deontay Wilder can't box. He got his ass knocked out. End of story.
Team Undertaker won.
Team Undertaker.
Shout out to Mark Calloway. Yo. I see you, Blue Lives Matter.
What did he do?
I see you, Blue Lives Matter.
Did promo before? Because what's the name?
No, what promo?
Yeah, go ahead, Rick.
Undertaker was there at the
No. The Undertaker put out a video to Tyson Fury on, I don't know, whatever. So he said, hey, Tyson Fury, do us a favor when you knock that guy out. Stand over him and say, rest. And he did his whole spiel or whatever, his little spiel. I mean, listen, I know a lot of you guys watching this. I know Trey loves him. I'm telling you right now, the Undertaker, it's coming. It is coming. He's giving us more and more every day. It started with the Blue Lives Matter shirt. I'm pretty sure he's got a MAGA hat somewhere. Listen, I bet you.
I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. I'm still an Undertaker fan. I just don't like Mark Calloway.
Yeah, I bet you Mark Calloway was at January 6th. I bet you Mark Calloway probably got a Trump one. I bet you Mark Calloway got a Trump one flag.
It's already it's only a matter of time before he just drops the M-bomb.
Drops it.
I told that nigga to get out of my locker room.
Listen, drops it.
Like what?
I'm pretty sure when the Nation of Domination was a thing, he was running around.
I'm live.
He was running around saying, "Oh man, they got you a black faction."
He was good friends with the Godfather.
Yeah,
he was one of the good ones.
Yeah, I was about to. You're a credit to your race, son.
What? You're a credit to your people, Godfather.
Thank you.
I just feel like y'all you just like tearing down my heroes. Just
they tear themselves down, man.
I know.
I'm telling you, man. Give me 4 or 5 years on Dark Side of the Ring, and you're gonna see the Undertaker story, and he's just like,
But he's so beloved by everybody behind the curtain. Like I don't. So, yes, he may be a good old boy in truth. Yes, I can admit that. It's written there. It is probably, you're probably right.
He's a redhead from Texas.
The likelihood that it's going to come out like that, I don't know. I doubt. I sincerely doubt it's going to make the light of day.
Fuck your childhood, okay? That's basically what it is.
Hey, Trey, you ready to change your vote now?
This is my whole childhood. Okay.
Right, yo, that was just an all-out assault.
That's basically what it is at this point. Because I mean, everybody.
That's one aspect of my childhood.
That is so unnecessary, my dude. Like, damn.
I think it's just like a
clip of the week. Clip of the week.
Right. Hey, you want to play tag? Here, I got this baseball bat.
Jesus, crowbar.
Oh boy.
But so speaking of fuck your childhood and things of that nature, I came to a conclusion earlier on before the show. This morning I went to get some breakfast as I was making my drink, which is just insane. No one ever drink this. I came to a conclusion, right? So don't at me on this, don't DM me on this, because you're gonna get shot down. I've come to the conclusion that Bojangles is the superior chicken restaurant over Popeyes, over KFC, over, I don't give a shit. You pick your chicken restaurant, Bojangles is the best one because Bojangles has the best sandwiches, the best biscuits, the best, everything is seasoned and correct. They got cheer wine, bowl rounds, and their fries are superior. And if you ever were in the need for something sweet, a Bowberry biscuit will always hit the spot. Bojangles is a superior chicken restaurant.
What?
I don't give a damn. Fuck all your feelings about your chicken restaurants.
I'm going first. Okay, so we talking chicken pieces or chicken sandwiches? Because it's different places for different items.
I'm talking about the whole collection.
Because Chick-fil-A wins on the chicken sandwich part. They win on chicken sandwich. Who got a better chicken sandwich than Chick-fil-A?
Anybody that don't put it in that sweaty ass bag.
Okay.
Why is this chicken lower calories? I prefer my chicken without the sauna. Thank you.
So you put a hard fried biscuit chicken sandwich from Bojangles. I don't even know what the hell they would call it. Next to a Chick-fil-A sandwich, you choose that over that.
Yes, because the Chick-fil-A sandwich tastes like it's been at Gold's Gym for the past 2 hours.
That bag do be sweaty. Chick-fil-A does not have the best sandwiches. Okay, all right. Just looking at the comments.
So I'm gonna go ahead and speak on some of my personal experience because for me, I kind of heard of Bojangles and I kind of used to avoid Bojangles too because I felt like that place is that type of place is like. If I'm eating chicken there, I feel like I eat chicken in the back of the restaurant or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes with deep fried Jim Crow wings or something. Like that place just sounds just wrong every time you go to Bojangles. But in the morning time when I went to PG Community College, every morning I would always show up a little bit earlier just so I can go to Bojangles and pick up their I always pick up the chicken biscuit for breakfast. And then on the side, I would get a Bowberry biscuit, just to have a little bit later. Sometimes I switch them out just because I feel like a little secret undercover fat ass thing. I would take the chicken, put it in the little Bowberry biscuit, and you eat that. I tell you right now, man, I'm like, with without egg, best morning. The biscuits are on point. Again. Like more taste, half the religion. I'm good with Bowberry.
Okay. All right, Big Herb. What you think?
Real quick. Can I interject real quick? Also, I'm never gonna pick Chick-fil-A because I like my chicken less racist and I don't like my chicken full of hate. And they cover it up by closing on Sundays and saying, oh, we're a really Christian company. They're a really hateful company. I see the hood in the back.
Okay. So originally, I always thought it was Popeyes that had the best chicken. I love their fries. But then after, like, because me and Trey, before when we started off the show,
yeah, we were fueled by Bojangles.
We always went to Bojangles. And
we were fueled.
They're like, yo, these biscuits are life. They're the best biscuits known to man in any chicken spot. Because what's the name? Popeyes is dry. I mean, I don't even want to talk about KFC.
Yeah, Popeyes biscuits will kill you.
I mean, you
KFC got biscuits. Who orders biscuits?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to say Popeye's chickens are so dry they belong on Kinkazoid. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is that's the only biscuit you need a safe word to eat with. Like,
check out your boy tonight on Kinkazoid, another podcast I'm on, since you want to call it that motherfucker. Come get your kink on.
Some people be eating biscuits harder, Daddy.
What?
You eat a Popeyes biscuit and you just keep on saying, "Oh chicken.
Yeah, this is Blerds and Whiskey."
You're getting me there.
Popeyes has got the best chicken.
Popeyes. But let me finish.
Go ahead.
The bow ranch, not the bow. What was it? The tater tot bow? Are they bow rounds?
Bow rounds.
Those are crack. Yes, those are crack.
They're amazing. And then on the bowberries. And then you
got a point. But have you had the garlic not the garlic nuts, but the garlic rounds from Dunkin' Donuts? Their hash browns. Those things are delicious.
No, I've had them before. They're not touching Bojangles. It's really?
Hey, look, we got a lot of people in the comments saying that Bojangles chicken is terrible. Man, listen, it's like their regular chicken has a good amount of seasoning on it. Their spicy chicken is spicy to where you get that kick and that flavor. Unlike Popeye's spicy chicken, where you just like, oh, they did this on it. They did the Dave Chappelle sprinkle some crap on it with their seasonings. Like, I mean, if you.
Go ahead. I got something for.
And then somebody said something about churches. Man, fuck churches. I lived in Texas for a little bit. Churches fucking sucks. Churches is the place where you go to churches for sides. No, yeah. And then
if you church's chicken fan, you from the 70s.
Like shit.
What about church's chicken?
And then I know some other people gonna bring up Zaxby's. I wasn't impressed. I went to Zaxby's when I was in Alabama for it's a real Southern thing, and then you have it, you're like, wait a minute. They basically just copied Chick-fil-A. They just fried a little bit longer. That's all. I know what you're doing. I see your playbook, bitch.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to like a gathering of like a bucket of chicken, like if I have a choice between Bojangles or Popeyes, it's gonna be either or, yo. I just can't figure it out though, because I do remember, like, I don't know if you remember when I used to live in Upper Marlboro. On the way home, depending on some nights, if I knew like I was gonna be cooking, I swing by Bojangles and grab me like a good 2-3 meals out of there. And,
did you get a bucket of chicken from Bojangles? Like, what the hell?
Yes, I would take a bucket of chicken from Bojangles because I'm not trying to make this trip again.
It's still surprising he's not our size. It's still fucking surprising.
Well, to my credit, I also walked there. So
facts.
But I mean, their biscuits alone is their own. Like, it's
he so good that biscuits,
they in the whole thing. Like you have the
blueberry and the cinnamon biscuits.
They had pimento fucking sandwiches.
A pimento cheese. Hold on, a pimento cheese sandwich on that biscuit, and it wasn't chicken. It wasn't chicken. They give you a little bit of a pork chop.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Listen. All right. So what about sides though?
What about their sides?
Welcome everybody to Blerds and Whiskey, where we talk about blerds and we drink whiskey. And apparently we're going to be adding chicken to this name. So chicken's going to go right there.
We're
Blerds, chicken, and whiskey.
Listen, we're all, I'll say it, we're all fucking fat guys. It's about time we did this.
Where is he at? Yeah, he's not fat.
He is. Listen, y'all did not because of his size. Y'all did not because of his size. I've sat and ate with this little motherfucker before. He's a fat guy. He's either he has some type of intergalactic tapeworm in there that has something that's connected to a black hole or something, but he's a fat guy.
Yeah. I say, you remember how we always used to go to like the buffet places. I'm not gonna name names, but it was a time where like I paid for like 2-3 people, and then they decided to have an argument, and they couldn't get back in. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm eating for all of them, and I decided to like just. I refused to leave from that spot until I had like 6 plates done.
This nigga out ate me at my own cookout.
Facts. He did. There's a picture out there.
There's a picture of us. Everybody's like all gathered around being friends.
Right.
And he's the only one of us with a plate.
I refuse.
And that was his third plate at the goddamn cookout.
That's good things.
The only person I know that can out eat.
All right.
Okay. Quick question then. So since we're essentially talking about the chicken sandwich and stuff like that, how about we talk about I guess we're talking about the variants of chicken sandwiches and then one chicken sandwich thing that we're doing, right?
I mean, yeah.
So would you say like kind of like how Superman is like the premier like that one superhero, and then we also had like several different variants that we had to cover throughout like different comic things too. Like we mentioned like because everybody's talking about like DC and everything else and Superman and the hype that Batman had, especially like last year. So like Superman being an archetype of like the of the OP superhero. Oh Jesus, OP superhero. So would y'all think that so how would y'all rank some of the variants then? Of the Superman archetype, I should say.
I was like, okay. So there's a plethora because Superman is, like you said, the quintessential he's a superhero archetype. He's it. He's who you want him to be. So you're asking us to rank our favorite quote unquote variants of him.
Yeah, you know, or just you know, just like name them, because it's like people don't realize like how common the flight, speed, cape,
super strength is. Yeah. I'm going off top first. I'm going with Blue Marvel. Adam Bashir.
Is he a Superman archetype?
Yeah, absolutely. He is a black Superman. They like literally what's his name? His creator. Crap. He saw them do the.
If you don't know, you should check out #Camism and search up Blue Marvel, because I did do Character of the Week for Blue Marvel and feature his creator, who was also the werewolf from Underworld. But continue.
Good job. Anyway, so but yes, he saw what they did with the Earth 2 comics in DC, where they had the Val Zod Black Superman, who was, you know, hidden, and he was like, oh no, fuck that, I'm making my own Superman. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. What about you guys?
I'm going Homeland. Oh, it's not Home. God,
you said Homelander.
Say Homelander.
I'd say Homelander. I'm going with Blue Marvel simply because he's black. That's it. I don't give a fuck about any other archetype.
He's sure it's not because Trey just chilled?
No, I don't give a fuck what Trey said. Sorry, bro. It's only because he's black. That's
Trey
it.
just.
Yo, what did you do?
I really wanted to go first, but Trey I wanted to go first. Trey came over there and was like, I'll go first.
What did you do to Trey? What did you do to Herb this week?
I didn't do anything to him. What did he do to me last week?
Hey, audience, this is a real life scrap going on in real life. These niggas are scrapping.
This is weekend Herb.
No,
I just knew what he was going to choose. Because I had to go.
So if we're going for Superman archetypes, well, we have to go for the true version of America and the true version of what Superman would be. My guy Homelander. He's a sociopath. He's everything that anybody would want to be if they were Superman. If they were as Robin Harris used to say, the comedian, "Yo, test tube, baby." Like that's what they would be, and Homelander is a perfect example for it. That's why I love Homelander, because he's a psychopath and he's gonna do even more crazy shit on season 3, which I can't wait for.
Go ahead.
Cam, thank you. I vote whoever paid him for my chicken.
Yeah, I put that in the comment. That was my winner, because again, undercover fat ass. For me, I guess So Trey already went. Everybody went. All right, cool. All right. So for me, the first person when I think of the archetype or copycat of that power set is going to be Gladiator for some reason. Like I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head. He's the very first one, and then I think of everyone else like later on. But Gladiator is always the first one. And I kind of like Gladiator's weakness too, because as long as he's cocky and arrogant and full of confidence, he is undefeated. But the moment he like varies from like the moment any type of self-doubt happens, all of a sudden his power starts getting weaker. And I feel like that's an interesting ass weakness.
Bro, I don't know how you can vote for Gladiator, dog, because like Gladiator is somebody that like my little nephew could defeat at base level. Because Gladiator can show up like, yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass, little kid. And they can be like, one of your feet is bigger than the other. Oh no.
But that's the beauty of it though. Like he's essentially like Vegeta of Marvel. Like the moment he has like any type of self-doubt, he starts like
like Vegeta doesn't have self-doubt. Vegeta just gets ass beat. But go ahead.
Look, like every time Gladiator comes flying down, you see him flying in like a communist city. He's like, yeah, I'm ready to fuck some shit up. One of your ears is higher than the other. Oh no, my powers. I can't do this. I'm so sorry, guys.
He does get sunned a lot. Thanos beat his ass. Of course, Phoenix beat his ass.
Yeah. Well, of course, Phoenix beat his ass. That was
and Brandon C. Murphy. Nobody is picking Century because we don't promote drug use.
But I guess just no proper segue. So I guess we're all watching to figure out what's going to happen with What If now. So let's go ahead and just roll. Oh, go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Yeah, something, Rick?
No.
Otherwise, we're about to roll character of the week, so we can keep an eye out on everything.
We need to go to character of the week because I need some water because this poor loco is kicking my ass.
Kicking your ass.
Character of the week. The Council is pretty much a group of aliens dedicated to watching, observing, and recording the things that happen throughout the history without interfering. That's one of their big no rules. Like probably rule number 1, do not interfere. Owatu kind of bends those rules. What if a watcher decides to just not watch and just interferes? Which is today's character week, Aaron the Watcher. It's more like Aaron the Doer. Aaron the does what he wants, when he wants, how he wants, because he wants. Aaron the Brat. Anyway, Aaron the Watcher is actually the nephew of Owatu. The council realized that he's very young and brash, and they figured that as a mentor, who better to mentor him than someone else who happens to have a bit of a rebel streak in them to show them who he would probably like listen to more than say the conservative watchers. On one of the mentor programs, tours or whatever on the moon, Aaron witnessed the Fantastic Four aiding the Inhumans and he wanted to interfere. Owatu prevented that from him. He understood. Undaunted though, what he decided to do is he created this, in order for him to do what he wants, if he does going to interfere, he has to be outside of the Watcher's vision. So he created this armor that basically made him a blind spot to the Watchers, like so he wouldn't be caught on their radar.
And his name is John C.
And then he decided to take residency in Empire State Building, which is across from the Baxter Building, so he could watch the Fantastic Four even more. I guess he decided to blend in with the other over 7 foot tall, giant headed white people on this planet. Because, no one was like, man, this dude's weird. Nah, man, that's just Aaron. What's his last name? The Watcher? Because comics. Man, Aaron did that whole college experience, got some new clothes, new attitude, not under parent supervision, style wilding out. Aaron's interference was not necessarily less heroic and more for selfish needs, so he ended up being more of a villain. And you also got to keep in mind, he has roughly the same powers as Uatu and the other Watchers, so the technology and the powers and abilities, he's a little bit more advanced and say, pretty godlike if you ask me. So Aaron single-handedly actually did defeat the Fantastic Four. So he didn't really want to destroy them per se, he just used their samples and made clones of them just because he wanted to, because he's Aaron the Doer. He just wanted to do stuff, basically a kid with toys, Earthling wears toys. So his interference is more cause of mischief, in a way, because basically the clones of the Fantastic Four ended up just doing nefarious deeds that kind of soiled this reputation of the Fantastic Four to the point where even Avengers started investigating to find out what's going on to discover that they were clones. And they eventually freed the captives of both the Fantastic Four and the Frightful Four. What ended up happening is he got cornered and decided to teleport everybody away because, you know, he just like, this isn't no fun anymore. Fantastic Four, Baxter Building, the Frightful Four villain transferred to the Raft. His clones transferred to his Citadel and he put him in suspended animation. We didn't hear back from him until Dr. Doom decided to interfere when he discovered the presence of Aaron. Knowing how powerful the Watcher is and the Watcher Council is, he siphoned enough energy from Aaron to make himself a mere mortal, almost close to their state. Eventually, Uatu found out everything, and the only thing he could do was not kill him. I mean, they didn't actually blank murder him, but he converted his body into energy and then transferred that energy into the One, which is like their one celestial robot thing that can take care of stuff. Anyway, well, Aaron the Doer got done. All right to you guys.
Like, share, subscribe.
There is a Popeyes nearby.
Goddamn black
he's
ass.
literally over here and
Black ass dog just
like,
comes back and lands in your shit.
As soon as I say chicken. Oh wait.
So where the chicken at, nigga? Well, hello there, guys.
Thanks off camera. I can't touch you right now. I cannot touch you right now. Go out.
You're behind the scenes still talking about chicken, yo. I am hungry.
Now we really want some chicken. I can't touch you right now. Go, Leo. Go.
Hey, listen, real quick plug. If you want some filler chicken, Popeyes does an 8-piece for $6. It's not that bad. I'm sorry, not Popeyes, Safeway.
Oh, I was about to say, you endorsing Popeyes now?
No.
I was say, you just badmouth them. We ain't never gonna get.
I mean, look.
Listen. I badmouth a lot of. I
love them niggas whiskey.
I badmouth people all the time. Listen, I got this white box thing right here. It looks like Brock Lesnar's daughter. So I haven't done that in a minute.
I hate their fucking commercials with the "Come on, baby, just try my Popeyes chicken, nigga."
Oh my God.
The only thing is missing is that it's Michelin J Frog. You know, just
hello, my blackies. Hello, my Negroes. Hello, my nighttime gal.
Well, no, that's Bojangles.
No, every time I ain't gonna lie to you, Cam. I do agree with you about Bojangles. Every time I walk in there, I feel like it's supposed to be an old black man in the front saw shoeing or some shit.
Right. Yeah. Let me get the number 8. Let me get the number 8. Hold the Negro spiritual.
I'm waiting for Samuel Jackson to just pop out there and just say that.
Speaking of Negro spirituals, y'all check out What If this past episode. Because we were this close to Killmonger. Again, Killmonger was speaking some truth. Okay, spoiler alert for those who are not aware about What If. We're giving a spoiler alert right now. But Killmonger again was speaking some truth. Like, why do we have to do this? Like, why can't we just do what we want for once? Hey, you want to go back to Steve? Hey, you want to not have tentacles come out your hands? Hey, you want to have
bro.
You want to go back home, cousin?
My favorite part of the episode is when they transport everybody into the bar, and everybody's looking around like, "Oh man, who is this guy? Who's that person?" And you see Killmonger off in the corner like, "They got me in this goddamn place with all these crackers and these uptime ass niggas. I'm first chance I get, I'm a double cross everybody's ass. I'm gonna go to my car. I'm gonna go to my car, get my other Ultron head. Possess everybody's ass."
I mean, it was obvious the moment you saw him with it. It was
obvious because you saw the last episode. You saw the Killmonger episode.
But I mean, if you have not been watching What If, please take some time out of your busy days and give it a shot. It's a great show. Was this the fun? That was the finale. Right? This was the finale.
I don't know. Are you sure? Because I feel like we missed an episode or two.
Yeah.
Somehow the Gamora.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, did.
And they killed off Iron Man so many times, and you still alive?
Well, they didn't kill him off this time.
We're gonna save you for next season to kill you off. So I mean,
they killed Iron Man twice so far as I know.
It was like
three times technically if you count the zombies.
The zombies.
They killed them all.
The Ultron universe.
They killed. All right, so then 4. So they also killed him in the Ant-Man joint. Yeah. Where it was just down to 2. When it was just down to Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Yeah. He died 5 times. He died 5 times this season.
You know what the whole thing makes me think of? Now that we have somewhat of a resolution between Scarlett Johansson and Disney, they've given us a way to reintroduce her as a character. And they showed us exactly how they can do it in this final episode because at the end of it is canon. So at the I got a couple of things
MCU canon, but not Marvel canon.
MCU canon, yes, I get that. So but they showed that Black Widow from the Ultron universe, and they showed her getting brought to another Avengers team that lost their Widow. So the Watcher made that happen. So this is a possibility we could see an alternate version of Natasha Romanoff reintroduced into the MCU main film canon. So yeah, what do you guys think about that thought?
Of all the loopholes.
Let Big Herb go first.
I think it's okay. I mean, if you bring it back, cool. But I'm also looking at it from the standpoint of where, like, hey, I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck did Steve get back at the end of the post-credit scene.
He was frozen. He was frozen.
No, I'm talking about because we never seen what happened to him at the end of the first episode of What If. We just seen that
he fell in a Hydra Stomper. The Hydra Stomper fell into the ocean, the Arctic Ocean.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Go back and look at it, because my first reaction was, "Damn, Steve can't escape ice." Like, can you imagine? Like, it's bad enough he got frozen as a human being, as a capsicle. But can you imagine being frozen inside a giant machine? Like, that machine probably don't work, or it's just weird. Like,
I mean, but it was also powered by the Power Cosmic, so the Cosmic Cube. What was it?
No, it wasn't. It was powered by Anthony Stark, not Anthony Stark, Howard Stark.
He broke off part of the Tesseract to power it.
There you go.
Real quick, I always, every time I think about somebody frozen in the ice, I always think about the first Austin Powers movie, and the piss that they have to take after they're unfrozen has to be unbelievable. Like, we're talking about water hose, like fire hose type pressure. Just give them a bare bathroom and just let them spray that bitch up.
10 minutes later.
So actually, I came across something. I didn't share this with you guys in our pre-show meeting or any of our meetings, because I kind of wanted to spring this on you live on air. So apparently, Michael B. Jordan has been brought back as Killmonger in Black Panther 2. And so we're getting like all of this multiversal type behavior and stuff like that. So what do you think they're going to do with Eric Killmonger, or excuse me, Eric Stevens in Wakanda Forever? What do we think is happening there? Since we know that Chadwick Boseman has passed on, and we also know that Letitia Wright is a psychopath who refuses to get vaccinated. So what do you think we're going to do with Michael B. Jordan in this?
It's not far-fetched to just say a black man just wins against Nazis and just goes ahead and takes all the Infinity Stones, beats Doctor Strange, and just come back and take Wakanda.
No, that's not what happened. He's talking about in the movies.
I'm saying, what if
it's not going to happen, because Strange Supreme has them encapsulated and they're stuck in a battle for power that's infinite. So I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. What he's asking is that for the Black Panther 2, Michael B. Jordan is coming back as Killmonger. So what are your thoughts on that?
He's gonna get the Jason Todd treatment. He's gonna be like kind of bad, kind of good Black Panther. He's already popular enough that people are gonna gravitate towards him. I'm not even gonna entertain Herb's thoughts, because that's just like.
I'm saying.
Why do you keep talking?
Because I do what I want.
Who hired this dude? Like, how did you get this application, man?
I wrote that.
I honestly, I saw the report. I actually got kind of excited about it because you
gonna make me call it out. You gonna make me fucking call it out. Stop doing it. He's got a pimple on his face. Stop touching it. He touched it, then he went like this, and you gonna have him all over your fucking face. Stop it.
Anyway, but no, I'm actually very, very excited for this, because I would really like to see Michael B. Jordan come back. I would like to see, maybe just to show that he's been dead for a while, maybe they can, give him a beard or something like that. And I mean, if you all want to get a beard, you should go to our blerdsandwhiskey.com and then go to our partners page and click on Beard Struggle. Beard Struggle has everything you need to grow out your hair follicles, to comb out your little nappy ass beard, to, make yourself look all regal and flowing. Use the promo code Blerds1 to get 15% off your purchases. They've got your hot combs, your beard oils, your beard. Man, I don't fucking know. I'm drinking.
Your beard balms, lotions,
your wax,
your
conditioners, your lotions,
your oils,
all of that,
combs,
all that shit they just said, because I've been drinking Four Loko. Use the promo code Blerds1 to get 15% off your purchases. I think I'm gonna pass out and die after this.
I think you're drinking like, let's say 4 Locos. You're bringing like 8 Locos.
8 Locos? Yeah. No, he's also mixed it with tequila. So yeah.
Turn up!
That's like 3 forms of stimulus, because tequila's also
hey, Rich Show, they actually have a skin balm that's really good that will help with that shit on your face.
That's fine. It's fine.
I got some. I'm gonna give you some.
I was actually about to make a joke there that could have been for your later podcast, but I stopped myself because I'm an adult. I have what the kids call self-control.
Okay. Because I don't know where he's gonna go with it. I don't know where he's gonna go.
You don't want to know, because I'm about to say some real racy shit.
All right,
all right.
So in the same vein of Killmonger possibly being a Black Panther variant, are we talking about? So with the multiverse thing being open, so we're not talking about that particular Killmonger, because as the multiverse is, there are several different versions of Killmonger. So there could be possibly a Killmonger that's not an asshole.
There could be a Killmonger that's actually T'Challa.
That wouldn't make any sense.
It would, if it's a what if situation.
No. He wouldn't.
What if Killmonger was born as T'Challa?
No. Then he would be T'Challa. He wouldn't be Killmonger.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that wait for Michael B. Jordan to play the comic. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no. The what if could be like the roles were reversed. What if the uncle that was Killmonger, the father that was Killmonger's dad was the king of Wakanda, and T'Challa's T'Chaka was the one who was on the streets.
Yes.
So T'Challa becomes N'Jadaka, and N'Jadaka becomes T'Challa.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a lot of names thrown around.
Right. So
whiteboard back here.
Or it could be Killmonger. It could be Killmonger that was raised in Wakanda. It could be any variants of it that could bring up a Killmonger that isn't a complete narcissist.
So checking real quick, and I do agree with you. I think that honestly, I don't think that he's dead. And I'm going to get to the comments real quick, because of course Chuck Clark is saying the same thing. I don't think he's fully dead. Keep in mind, they're in Wakanda, magical science. They fix somebody's heel back with a bead. Like seriously.
Thor said it best in the first Thor movie. Asgard is a place where science and magic are one. And that was essentially setting the whole platform. That was setting everything for the whole MCU as a whole. It's just like, so suspend your belief of science and suspend your belief of magic and make them all one. So
what's that, a hole in your heart? Yeah, we got a bead for that.
Exactly. Take that another broken white boy for me to fix. Yeah, that's the story of America right there for Black people.
Checking out the comments on Facebook. Ambitious Boogie, what's up? She says, "Yikes, we blowing the Marvel bag." Anti-hero, maybe. Chuck Clark, we're gonna get the Venom Killmonger since they just rolled Eddie Brock. You just want to spoil shit, don't you? You just want to spoil shit. I'm like fucking Ron Burgundy. I see shit and I have to read it and keep reading it. I had to stop myself. Ambitious Boogie, I see what you did there. For Loco, Chuck. Killmonger. Damn it, it scrolled up. Stop commenting. Damn it, I lost it. Okay, he went for 4th Loco to 8th Loco to Ocho Cinco. I know exactly where he's going with that. And Graham Dixon, yes, as a memory, but we do know that Killmonger has died multiple times in the comics. Yes, facts. So, but that same thing can be said for everybody in comics. People die and get resurrected mystically, magically, whatever you want to call it. Only thing they don't have is a fucking Lazarus Pits from Batman. So it happens. So we can definitely see Killmonger come back. But
look into that one. Does Marvel have a Lazarus Pit?
That is a good question. They haven't found him.
I think they're more science. I think they're more science based. The Phoenix Force just doesn't die, and the Infinity Serum keeps people alive. Mm-hmm. So they are variants.
And if you can escape if you believe in Asgard, like you basically worship Thor and Asgardians, you can go to Hela instead of going to the Mistress Death, and you can fight your way out of hell to get back to the main plane, but you have her chasing after you for the rest of existence. So it's a lot of different things.
I'm telling y'all, tune in next week because Cam will have some heat. Cam is.
Yep, sure will. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hey, bro, that's what, man.
The struggle of that segue.
No, real quick, I want to show off something real quick. Give me 1 second. Literally, give me 1 second. I just got to step right and grab something off camera.
All right.
Okay.
Well, so I want to,
okay.
I don't know if y'all are familiar with this comic book called Saga, but they just recently started their continuing a series. So they just added a new issue coming up, and it's probably been like several years. Yeah, Saga has
it's so
good. Yeah. That started as an online comic. It started as an online comic, and it got replaced. They got to do like a page a week, a page a month, or something like that. And to the point where it got to the point where he got so popular, they ended up making a book out of it. And then he started making several books. But the art is just so intricate and so detailed. It takes him a long time to do it, and it's well worth the wait.
I love the story. I'm a sucker for a good story. We're talking about Saga, the comic. I shout out to the writer. I don't know his name.
Brian K. Vaughan, I believe, is the artist.
Yes. So basic rundown of the story. He's still fucking.
So we had to show us, Rick.
So Ambitious Boogie sent me a hoodie. This shit is awesome. Look at.
Hey!
So, I don't know if you can see it.
Back up a bit. There we go.
Yeah, it's got like a bunch of horror icons, faces all over it. Like that's the back of it. It's got like that.
Hey Boogie. Hey Boogie. Where the fuck is ours?
And then you got. Yeah, hey, listen, you got your shit last week. I got mine this week. So then you got all the faces. You got Michael Myers, you got Jason, you got Freddy, you got Leatherface on it. Yeah, I can't wait to rock this shit to work and scare the shit out of all the kids. So thank you, little cuz. I appreciate you so much. I love it. I sleep with it. It's so fluffy. All of that shit.
It's so fluffy.
Shout out to Boogie. Catch her on Twitch. She goes. When does she go live? She kind of just goes live randomly.
Man, listen,
I don't know if she has a schedule. She just be showing up, be like, "Bing, live." Oh man,
I'll be in the truck at work. I'll be at work. I'll be like, I can't. I'm driving. Fuck it.
Right, like her shit pops up at random times. It literally 10 o'clock at work, and I'm just like, oh shit. Like Rachel's on. My student's like, who are you watching? Shut up. We're doing math right now.
All right, guys. Yeah, definitely check out Saga. I was going to give a synopsis. I don't feel like it now. Go check it out. It's an amazing show, amazing series. I have all the first 7 trades, and it's great. Like it's not for your children. It's not for kids. It's very adult, not extremely explicit, but it's adult themed. So if you want to read something interesting, definitely get into it. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Like, share, subscribe. Go to Blerds and Whiskey. Get you some apparel. As always, up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker.
Drink, motherfucker, drink.
Still drinking for a lot.
Hey, Rick.
Can never wrap up.
Rick, pop the pimple.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And thank you for watching Blerds and Whiskey.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And check us out on blerdsandwhiskey.com.
Be sure to get that merch.
And come take this shot.